Okay, this is Joel Terry. Joel, what sport do you play?
I'm a participant on the men's track and field team here.
Okay, what events do you do?
And I participate in the middle distance, so particularly the 800 meters, sometimes a mile.
Okay, cool. All right, briefly, what are some things that you know about nutrition?
Nutrition, what do I know about it? Well, basically, I live my life balanced, so I try to just eat a balanced meal, or just overall, whatever I ingest would just be overall balanced, you know, not too much of one thing or too much of another.
Okay, cool. Well, as an athlete, is nutrition important in your life? And if it is, why is it important?
Yeah, of course, nutrition is definitely important as an athlete. Really, my whole lifestyle, I try to cater it to my athletic endeavors. So whether it's my sleep or my just what I like to do outside of track. But nutrition-wise, I try to eat more healthy. You know, in quotations, you know, healthy. I don't try to eat too much junk food, or I don't eat fast food, and I try to drink a lot of water.
Yeah.
But yeah, nutrition definitely plays an important role in my lifestyle.
Okay. How important is it for you to live a healthy lifestyle as an athlete?
Well, I believe that if you're living a healthy lifestyle, it's definitely going to affect your athletic performance. So I hold my sleeping pattern in high importance, as well as nutrition. And I'm not trying to put garbage in my body, because I don't want to have a garbage of a performance. So.
Okay. Well, like on the day of competition, what are your eating patterns for that day, as well as the days ahead, a few days before the event?
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm not too educated in nutrition, but growing up and being involved in sports, I was told that it's good to have a lot of carbohydrates the evening or the day before you compete. So when I was in high school, whether I ran track or before the football game, I would eat pasta, and I still do that to this day. I typically will have pasta, red sauce, and some meat in there as well, and then with a little bit of salad. But the day of competition, I typically always have either toast or a bagel in the morning with peanut butter. I think it's got both protein and carbs, but I think it's more of a mental thing for me. That's what I've kind of gotten into the routine of doing. And then I'll couple that with a little bit of some fruit, maybe an orange or an apple, and some granola bars. Or I try not to eat too much the day I compete, so I'm not on a full stomach. But that's the gist of it.
Yeah. Well, sound pretty healthy. What are your eating patterns for when you're not in season?
Not in season. I still try to be balanced in what I'm ingesting. It's not like I'm a particular nutrition freak like one of my roommates is. He doesn't eat anything with fat in it at all. But I'm not that committed, nor do I think that's actually healthy. I think you should have fat in your diet to some degree. But outside of competition or outside of the season, it doesn't waver too much. I would definitely be more apt to splurge on ice cream. I really like ice cream. I try not to eat that too much when I'm competing, but yeah, I definitely indulge a little bit more.
Yeah, it's okay. How has your past eating patterns influenced the way you eat now, and has anyone influenced your current eating habits?
Well, I've been blessed to grow up in a home that my mother really, she cooked well-balanced meals, and so I think I was nurtured in that environment to just see that as the norm. So I think like I said, so my past has conformed to want to do that. Currently, I think witnessing some of the guys that I live with, what they eat, it's deferred me from wanting to eat like that.
Yeah.
So I mean, they like splurge on a lot of candy. One of the guys, another one just eats high fatty meats, lower quality, and it does not look appetizing. So
Yeah.
I try to stick away from that. But I wouldn't say that I have a particular friend or person who influences me in a negative way. But I just try to be balanced, like you said.
Yeah. Cool. All right, one last question. Do you feel that you are honoring God's temple, in other words, your body, with the food you eat to fuel your body, as well as when you're at practice?
Yeah, I believe so. Biblically speaking, I think we should have, our diet should more consist of things that grow naturally, as in fruits and vegetables and grains, because that's how God created his people to run on food. I mean, look at Adam and Eve, and they weren't eating meat or anything like that. So I think we should definitely eat that, focus on those, but I mean, after Christ fulfilled the law and allowed us to, blah, 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 we can eat anyways. But am I glorifying the Lord through my diet? Yeah, I believe so. I'm not, in my eyes, my own eyes, I'm not eating unhealthy. Like a lot of Americans you see around today, obesity is a major problem, and so I think I'm doing an alright job. Always be better. And at practice, am I glorifying the Lord at practice? I mean, we always have those days where we have, a sour attitude, or at times, I might do really well, and I might steal part of that glory away from the Lord, which is due to Him, and I might, pat myself on my shoulder, be like, that was for me or for myself, and allow pride to creep in and steal away from the humility which I should be practicing. But it's a battle. It's definitely a battle. But it's definitely on the forefront of my mind to whatever I'm doing, whether it's running, or eating, or academics. The Lord tells us to love Him with our mind, body, heart, and soul. So try to do everything with an attitude that honors the Lord.
Great. Thanks, Joel.
You're welcome.
This is Justin. Justin, tell me what sports you play, or what sport you play.
I play baseball.
Okay. How long have you been playing baseball?
This is my third season.
Okay. Cool. All right. So briefly, tell me some things that you know about nutrition.
I'm not really sure. I don't know too much about it. Not the facts, anyways. I just know it has a lot to do with eating habits.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Okay. As an athlete, is nutrition important in your life? And if it is, why is it important?
I'd say it plays a major role in your life. I mean, if you're not eating healthy, then you're probably not going to have as good a performance as opposed to someone who does take care of their body and eats right.
Okay, cool. How important is it for you to live a healthy lifestyle as an athlete?
I'd say it's very, very important. I mean, like I said before, if you're not doing the right things and not eating the right foods or having the right intake, your performance is not going to be very good. I mean, you're going to let yourself dwindle away from what you need to be doing, and that's going to let your team down and let yourself down, so that's definitely something you need to take in.
Yeah, cool. Okay, when you get ready to compete in an event or a game, what are your eating patterns for that day as well as the days ahead, like leading up to your competition?
Well, I try to eat healthy at least a couple days before. You don't want to take in food that's going to be bad for you, like slow you down, make you drowsy, weak. You try to eat healthy. Saying basically fruits, vegetables, protein, lots of protein. Our strength coach teaches that, lots of protein. But during the day of the game, I try to, for me personally, I don't really eat that much on game days. That's just me. I just do a lot of water intake, but that's about it.
And you don't feel like you run out of energy?
No, I actually feel like if I eat, it kind of makes me just want to take a nap, to be honest. So I kind of like just be fresh and ready to go.
All right. What are your eating patterns for when you're not in the season, when you're not playing the game?
I'd have to say I'd pretty much eat whatever I want, but working out and exercising too, just maintain a stable weight. Don't get too overweight and out of shape. So.
Right. Okay. Okay. How has your past eating patterns influenced the way you eat now, and has anyone influenced your current eating habits?
I mean, our strength coach, he really enforces us to eat the right thing. Like I said, protein, that's one of the big things. And then in the past, before I got to college, I really didn't have a certain eating habit or intake of food. I would pretty much just ate whatever I wanted. Once we got here, sort of not really big on a diet, but just eating healthy and staying in shape and lots of protein, pretty much. So.
Okay. Do you feel that you are honoring God's temple, in other words, your body, with the food you eat to fuel your body, as well as when you're at practice?
I try to do the best I can, but I'm sure we're all sinners, we all fall short. But I try to honor and glorify Him the best I can, do the right things on and off the field. And so, that's pretty much it, just doing the best I can and asking for forgiveness. So.
Okay, cool. Thanks, Justin.
Thank you.